Hello and welcome back to Developers Accomplice Plays Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Now, just before we start this episode, I just want to discuss a few changes which I'm going to be making to this web series. First of all, I'm going to be making the episode shorter, roughly around 10-15 minutes, maybe 20 at a push. Even though it's less content in the video, it means I can make more videos for you guys. You don't have to wait as long for a video. However, saying that, that does lead me on to my second change, which is that there will possibly be a slight delay in the videos, and that's purely due to other commitments. So obviously I do work with Developers Accomplice, I have my own job as well in the real world, and I also make music in my spare time as well. So I've got 3 different things there as well as all these other chores like cleaning and God knows what. Because of those things, it does mean there may be a slight delay in the videos coming out, but hopefully it won't be too long. I did mention music there, so if you did want to check out some of the music which I make, the link is in the description below. So without any further ado, let's crack on with the video. So, episode 5, here it is. And what can I say? I can't thank you guys enough for some of the comments and feedback I've had from you already. It's been fantastic. I'm just going to hit some of them now. We've got some great suggestions here. So I've got one here from Lars Engel, who said, "You're amazing." Thanks, Lars. I'm blushing here. Can you write a list of all the CSOs that you have? Well, I can do that, but it'll take me a very long time. So what I'm going to do for you, Lars, is at the end of this video, instead of a list of everything I have, I'll put a list of the main stuff I have. But all the links are in the description below to all the things that you'd want to find, and most of them are on forum-based websites or just in long lists. And he also says, "I'm looking forward to the next party." Well, thank you, Lars. It is a party, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. My next comment comes from The Gamer, who says, "It might be cool to have an adventure story ride in the medieval theme of the park. That takes advantage of the outdoor scenery. Something in contrast to a dark ride. Don't get me wrong, I love dark rides, but I figure this park calls for something more scenic based, and I'm sure that you can create something brilliant." Well, thanks for the compliment there, The Gamer. You're right, I can create something brilliant, and that's what we're going to be doing today. It won't be in the medieval themed, it's going to be in a whole new section of the park, a fantasy based themed area. So we're going to crack on with that right now. So yeah, in the last episode we did finish off the medieval themed area and completed all the rides. That's all done now. Going to head over to where we're going to be creating our fantasy area. Now, as you can see, I've already dug out the land and chose where I wanted things to be. Well, kind of planned it out. There's all going to be path coming up here, connect it to the other part of the park. I'm going to cover this whole area here in forest, just stick a fuckload of trees in here. So yeah, the path will connect down here to a station. We're going to have a station for our roller coaster and also for the light ride as well. So yeah, it's going to be a second roller coaster and our light ride going in here. Okay, so before I build the light ride, I want to build a roller coaster. I'm just building a test roller coaster here just to show you why I'm going to use this one. This is Dasmat's spinning coaster. And the reason I'm going to use this is for a couple of reasons. One, because the toggle control is different. I can choose on a particular section of track where it faces forwards, backwards, or loosely spins. Plus, these cars spin really well, just like this. So I'm going to be using those. Also, when it comes into the station, the cars are above the station flat top. They don't crash into it and clip it. Yeah. Oh, the other reason that I didn't choose Imaginary John's one over this one is because the coaster cam as well is horrendous. He hasn't decided where he wanted them to go, and if he has, he's put them in some really ridiculous places. Whereas on this coaster, they've actually got legitimate places for the camera. So I can put it there, set it in the seat, or we can pop it on the back so we can see where we're spinning. So I'm going to pop it on the back so we can see where we're spinning. And any minute now this will go. And we're just now going to spin. First big drop to another steep drop, and that'll be into our overbank turn. We'll be coming out of a tunnel into another brake section. We'll then drop down into 2 helixes and hit our final run. So there's the second helix, comes over the water a bit, into the final run and block brakes. What I want to do now is decide where all my paths are going to go. And then once I've done that, I will make the light ride, as we've called it. So let's just turn this off for the background noise, because he is a noisy motherfucker. Right, so we need our entrance path first. So yeah, that will go up to there. Might stick a flat ride in here. I don't really think I've got space down the bottom for one. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, in the meantime, that's going to be there. I'm not quite sure what paths I'm going to be using. But yeah, I'll figure something out. When I say what paths, I mean path covers. Right. So let's get our light ride going on. Yes, I will be using Dazmat's Carnival Festival. So what I've kind of done here is shot myself in the foot by not leaving me enough room, but I'll always just make some more. So this needs to start one high off the ground, just because of that's fucking annoying me, because that's where the exit is. Get the exits to join up, and we'll put the entrances in the same place. Alright folks, there it is, it's done. There's the dark ride, or light ride as such, sorry. It's all been finished, I'll put my paths in and everything. The only thing I need to do now for this section is decide what scenery is going to go around here. Then I'll start building all my stations. I'll be putting in lots of pieces of scenery and supports and all that kind of palaver. You know how it all works. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with that, and I'll show you snippets of what I'm doing as I go along. Okay. So here we have it. I've sorted out the stations for both the dark ride, or the light ride, and also the roller coaster. So that's all been sorted now. You can see the track which has gone round. I've created like a hidden valley kind of secret garden kind of thing. So we're going to go through the secret bookcase, go outside over the water. Going to create a forest scenic area here. Now what I'm going to be using for that is Fisherman's Enchanted Forest, and I tell you what, there are some fucking good pieces in this set. So let's just scroll down and have a look at what we've got. So one of the things, just fairies, look at these fairies. I'll just place these down, and yep, we're already on pause. There they go, look, they're just going to fly around, and these are particle effects, but the only problem is they take up so much memory, so hopefully that isn't going to be too much of a problem. What we also have is, I do have a dark element to this ride, so if we just zoom in, oh fuck, this camera really does my head in. Let's try and go in again. There we go. So I've got some lights, put some, Jesus fuck, we've got some lights in here if I can get in eventually. There we go, we've got some lights in here, some particle effects as well. Turn it to night time. There we go, it's all lit up. I'm probably going to change this track here to something else. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so yeah, that part is done. Just really need to finish the rest of it off. As we come outside on the track though, one more thing, we've got a spinning tunnel thing here, dizzy tunnel, whatever you want to call it, that's all here, and I'll bring you back out to your station. Alright, so I'm going to finish this off, and it'll all be good fun. It'll all be good fun. Alright, so there we have it. This section of the ride is all done. The main element, the fancy garden part, we've got everything in here that we need track comes out, we've got a waterfall, we've got the trees, particle effects, all the fairies, everything that we need going is all done and sorted. So I think let's ride it, let's have a go. Now, because of the particle effects, this is going to lag a fuck ton. So what I'm probably going to do is, when I edit the video, I'm going to speed up the actual recording of when we're going around, just so it's not so goddamn slow. So yeah, here we go. We're going to go through our house section. I did reuse the forge piece from the medieval set, but I've got a whole load of other pieces that I've put in and used. Here comes our secret bookcase, which will slide open through the mist into the outdoors, and there we are, we're magically in a fairyland. So yep, it's going to start to lag now. It's going to lag bad. We've got all the fairies, we've got a waterfall to the left, all the trees are hanging down. You can see the trees in the distance. You might be able to see in the water the koi carp I've put in, the fish. I've put a few scenery items in here from the actual game itself that isn't custom. So there's a parrot directly in front of you there. In a minute you'll see a butterfly. There's also custom scenery butterflies floating around. We've got Charlie the unicorn to the left, the giant snail on the right. You can see, you're not blind, so you see all these things. We're now going to head inside. So as you can see, I've changed the track here. Just going to be doing a few turns. It's not brilliant, but it works. And it's not a ride that I'm too massively fussed about. So, you know, people ride it, they ride it, they don't, they don't. Oh, that door didn't open because I didn't reset it, because I changed the track. Here's our dizzy spiral area. Through the final animated doors to the exits station. Right, yep, so that's our dark ride, or light ride as such, all finished and sorted out. That's all I can really do for this part for now. Just pause that, the particle effects are driving me nuts. I do need to finish off the rest of it now, so in the next episode we're going to be finishing off the roller coaster station, all of the struts, all that palaver, all of the scenery items as well, and I mean, you know how it is, it takes a while, and when it's done, it's done. So until the next episode, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.